What's up, man? Just kind of like doing a custom, different setup. I ripped everything out when it got all new gas line, got all new gas tape, got all the connections hooked up now. Thanks to you guys and your recommendations, that was a huge help. This because when I got off work, I went and picked up my little girl. We went straight to Home Depot. I thought about what everybody was saying on the expansion tank and stuff, so I went ahead and got all the material and stuff to put in the expansion tank. I'm gonna kind of set it. It's gonna be weird because there's no room in this corner right here. So the expansion tank's gonna have to go somewhere in kind of like this general area. So I ended up picking up the stuff for the expansion tank. So I got all the connections for that. I even went out and bought the water gauge to test your water pressure and stuff, so you know exactly what to set your expansion tank at. Um, I went out and got all new flexible lines and stuff, so I can do everything all the way back to the wall and not even use any of the junk that they had in the house. Just all fresh stuff. I feel pretty confident. I'm just getting one of them set up right now so I can start mocking up what I want. Um, you know, if there's anybody in the chat that starts talking shit, while I'm doing all this, remember this is my first time doing it, or first couple times doing it. This is a little bit more difficult than what I'm used to because I'm dealing with old stuff versus a lot of new stuff. Remind those people they need to chill out. This is a trial and error kind of thing, and I'm kind of taking thousands of people's suggestions all in at once and just trying to apply it to the best of my knowledge, and then still using what I do as a profession to make things work. Um, so we're gonna roll. I haven't been really talking to you guys much live or anything lately, so I figured why not? I can answer some questions. I can work at the same time. My family's in the front room with our new furniture and stuff like that hanging out, and I can kind of build this and ask you guys questions as I go if I need help with anything. So to hell with it, just roll, right? Hey, don't turn it up too loud, guys. Please. So I'm adapting to what's there, and I'm going to something much larger because I'm going to go from half to three-quarter flexible line into the tank, and it's just going to make life a lot easier. Natural gas. I'm going to use the shark bite connections going from the three-quarter out. Yes. Some people were for it, some people weren't for it, so I said, you know what, I'll give it a shot. If it works for a couple years and starts leaking again or whatever, I'm cool with that. I'm not going to get all bent out of shape over it. So that's exactly what I wanted right there. Exactly what I wanted. Now, golly. Now, I know that's where I need to be with my connections coming out. I'm going to sweat them in now, and then I have to build off of that. It's such an awkward spot. Where's that grill stand at? You gotta sit like it in the bottom. I'm good. Heck yeah. That worked out great. Alright, so first part is done. So, I ended up picking up all these expensive copper fittings. Here's the 3/4 copper. I ended up picking up some Blue Monster.
Heads up, there's smoke in this room. The alarm may sound.
I know
the
there
alarm is loud.
Shut up. It's one of those smart systems. Everything's automatic.
Hello, I can smell the shit coming from your ass. It smells like you're taking number 2. Have you decided which mode you'd like to wash your bung with?
Hello, Ali. Prince Ali. Prince Ali, fabulous, see Ali Abois. Strongest 10 regular men ever could be.
He feeds the galloping swords, 100 bad guys with swords. He's got 10,000 million dollars. Come on, you ding. Yeah, make me get down. Made in China.
Well,
We'll see about that there, Chief. She ain't getting pipe dope. She's getting Monster, and that's it.
trust me, brother, I've watched like a shit ton of videos all day today to make sure I'd seen what all kinds of different guys were doing. And every one of them said pipe dope is not necessary. As long as you got a good tape, you're all right. You ain't got to worry about all that. These are all guys that do this stuff for a living. Yeah, some of them use both, some of them didn't. I don't necessarily feel the need that I have to do that. I'm just going to roll without it, and then I'll deal with the consequence whenever it happens. I'm gonna go file the end of this down real quick. Mm-hmm. 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 Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's another Arabian night. Arabian night. Arabian night. Alright, what is it preloaded at? Even ever-built thermal expansion tank absorbs pressure increases caused by thermal expansion of your water. A typical water heater will cycle from 50 degrees to 120 degrees, which will expand water volume by 2%. This ever-built thermal expansion tank will absorb the pressure increases when properly installed in your enclosed water system. Most local codes now require a thermal expansion tank on residential closed water systems. Most pressure over 80 psi can shorten the life of your water system and appliances. Max temperature 200 degrees. Max pressure 150 psi. 5-year warranty. I should stick it right off the side just like that. It is kind of going to be right here in this area. There's nowhere else to put it. Oops. Okay, I see where that's going to go. And then this is going to do something like this. Now it's going to go like this, actually. Let's see that. Tankless is the way to go. I actually disagree with that. I was doing a lot of research today, and a lot of people were trying to convince me to go tankless. I'm kind of glad I didn't, because a lot of tankless systems say they'll save you $174 a year, or they'll save you something on your annual range. And every single tankless system, even though it's more efficient, every single tankless system that I pulled up did not save more than a really nice energy efficient water heater. These, like this one's 284. Every one of the tankless ones I seen were like 178, 189, 202. None of them were high as water heaters were. And to be honest with you, one of the big downfalls, even talking to a lot of professionals with what people complain about, they don't like to admit that there are downfalls because they made this big investment, but they're actually twice the amount of money. You can buy a nice 12-year warranted 40,000, 50,000 BTU water heater and keep it maintenance, then it lasts 15 to 20,000 or 15 to 20 years and not have nowhere near the problems as a tankless system. So a lot of people were trying to convince me earlier, and then I started doing all my research and I started watching all the videos and looking at all the testimonials. And it actually came out by far that a tankless system is not as nice as a really nice higher end water heater. And most of them don't save money. Your top end water heaters are what, $600 to $1,000. This Ream Performance Platinum with a 12-year warranty cost me $699. The most basic standard one that they had advertised on their shelf was $12.99. Plus, then to have somebody come out and install it, if you do it yourself, is double, if not triple, the amount of money. Then you have $3,200, $3,400 tied up into a professional installing it. And a regular water heater, you're only about $2,000. So, contrary to popular belief, a tankless water heater overall is not a better idea. Yes, I am. I am a new homeowner. Love the new home. Absolutely love it. It is stressful, you know, I'm not going to lie. It's very stressful at times, but you're going to have that on the bigger jobs. Isn't that what the union guys say? You roll with it, baby. Yeah, it sucks having to spend thousands of dollars when you move into a new home, but it's thousands of dollars that I'm putting into my home, not somebody else's home. After all, the furnace and everything here, it's all brand new. Well, I'm not going to have the $100 a month water bill issue, trust me. Honestly, I like copper. Alright, stop. So now, This fitting is just a slight tad bit oblong. There's a burr right on the bottom of it. Oh, thank you for that. I appreciate that, Eagle. Very much appreciated, sir. All right, so let's get this other piece sweated in. Sweated. Got it? Got it? I think that's what I want. I think that's exactly what I want. For now. Yeah. That worked out good. The only way that I would be able to do it is if I took the drywall off and went up, but instead I went from half to half an adapter to 3/4, from 3/4 into 3/4 pipe, and from 3/4 pipe into the tiger jaw, tiger teeth, whatever it is. That's the only way I could get this to work without ripping all that out. Looks like. And there's room for the vent. The gas line's in, the water line's now sealed up. Hot side's been done, it's not leaking. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and roll with it. I'm going to leave it like it is, try it out, put the expansion tank on right now, take you guys outside. If you haven't seen the water pressure tester, it'll be my first time using it. We'll try out the water pressure tester and actually see what the water pressure is. I mean, these bite hard. It was hard for me to push that on there. You can feel it push on and then grab, and then push on and then grab, and then push on and grab. I mean, it was hard to get this all the way on. Are you freaking kidding me? We did not get there. That's not an elbow. That's a T. Gosh dog it. I'm not even gonna be able to fire this damn thing up. My God. Well, I got one part wrong I gotta take back. Son of a bitch. And I'm ready to start the damn thing up too. Fuck. Hey, you guys won't be able to make it to Home Depot, will you? In 15 minutes? We need a 3/4 elbow. I got the wrong one. I can have this damn thing done right now. No, I said you, so I can keep going for right now. You want to do it or not? Because if not, I'm gonna go. It's well, we got 15 minutes to do it. I guess we could try it. I'll do it. I know where it is. It's easier for me to just go and do it. I know, but I don't think we'll make it. Where's my keys at? No, my keys.
What?
Hey, look over there on the table for my keys, Sam. We're looking at that chair.
That chair?
You know what I just remembered? We need a 3/4 union as well. Shit. No. No, you just need a 3/4 elbow. That's what it is. Minutes. Minutes, 12 minutes, 12 minutes. Nissan, let's go. All 4 cylinders out of. Turn your lights on anyway, you suck. I need to slow down, there's a lot of cops over here. I just seen like 5 of them earlier, all sitting within this like 6-block radius. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Just slow down to the speed. I already seen one cop right there in that side parking lot. It's like 2 blocks away right now. I got 9 minutes. Shop till you drop, baby. Oh, red light. Come on. Every light was a green light so far. Well, kind of. It's right there, like literally right across the street. Well, my windows are all blacked out, and it's got ABS visors. I don't know. Maybe they'll think it's like some old person with cataracts or something, or whatever that's called, where you gotta have dark windows. Camry. Watch them closing the doors early.
Ask her for a phone number before you leave. Three-quarter elbow. Elbow. Three-quarter. I need a 90. That ain't a 90.
I guess that is it. I got the wrong fitting earlier. I got 2 T's instead of 1 elbow.
Oh
And I'm done at the end of it.
no. Uh-huh.
So I'm like,
We're still open for you.
ah.
Please remove your card. Would you like an e-receipt? Thank you for shopping at the Home Depot.
Thank you. Oh. Elbow. Not T. Oh my God. Okay. All right. What's going on, DT? What happened? Let me see. Let me go back. Oh, sorry to hear that, DT. Oh, God. What's up, Nate? Oh, I need a damn beer. All right, nice and slow on the way home. No speeding. Bush. I'm a dirty beer drinker, actually. A lot of people like Miller and Bud Light and all that stuff. I'm not. I like the dirty beers that everybody else calls dirt. Ice House, Coors Light, Bush Light, Bush, Coors Original. Those are my favorites. I've never liked Heineken, but the other night when I was cleaning the garage, the neighbor came over with a Heineken, and it tasted so damn good. I haven't had a beer in probably like a beer, not like a fruit drink. I've had some of those seltzers and stuff hanging out with friends when my girl wants to go see her friends. So I don't feel like, you know, I don't make people think that I'm too good to drink or whatever. So I'll have a couple of those seltzers or something. Some of them aren't bad. Some of them actually taste pretty good. So that's why I don't knock people that drink them. But I am a beer drinker. I'm a beer drinker, or vodka or whiskey. Anything else I don't really care for too much. But I love beer. I just don't drink it a lot, but I love it. I wish I could drink beer every day and gain weight or have health problems. I wish it was healthy for me. I don't mind Michelob Ultra. I like some Michelob Ultra. I like the lighter beers that aren't so like fruity and sugary, like Cider Boys. I love Cider Boys. But some of their stuff is really sweet also. Yeah, I see you back there, buddy.
I see you. I'm doing 31 and a 30. I'll try to slow down a little bit more for you. I mean, in the military, all I drank was probably Busch Light, Budweiser, or Coors Light. Mainly Coors Light, though. Coors Light has always been my drink of choice. Coors Light and Jack Daniels. That was every time I go to the bar with my friends. That's what I'd have. Hey, give me a Coors and a shot of Jack, please. One time I went to the bar and this girl was there, and she got to talking to me and stuff. And we dated on and off for like 6 months. After that, I met her at a bar, and she's a good person. She wasn't a bar fly or anything, wasn't a druggie or any of that stuff. She was just out with some girlfriends, and I still know her to this day. I don't talk to her or anything like that, but every once in a while on Facebook she'll say, hey, just thinking about you, hoping life is good, you know, all these years later. But she ain't nothing to me, like not even really an acquaintance. And she got me a drink one night, and I ain't never had nothing like it before. It was Double Captain and Red Bull, and oh my God, did that go down smooth. Woo! Double Captain and Red Bull. Yeah, but there wasn't enough room. I would have to turn that valve around a little bit more. And I was trying to keep that tank away from coming across the top of the water heater too much. I'm trying to lay it more towards the side where that, I don't know, I better put that vent up there first. I better mount that vent up there first before I put that tank up there to figure out exactly how much room I have before I get to that vent. I've told you guys some of my stories about the Russian or Polish guy I worked with back when I was in school for a short time, for about 3 months. I don't ever talk about this because it wasn't one of my prouder moments. It was when I was up and coming in the heavy duty industry. I worked at a place in Addison, Illinois, and I worked for a guy. He was a crook. He actually went to Universal Technical Institute. He'd been in the field for about 12 years, came into a bunch of money and opened his own heavy-duty wrecker shop where he would like tow big, giant wreckers and stuff like that, as well as flatbeds, and he would do diesel work. There was this, I don't know if he's Polish or Russian. Every time somebody was sick, he would say a rich glass like this, 7-Up like this, Jameson like this, you good. That, I don't know too many much as Polish or Russian people. They drink like fish in water. It's going to connect to the internet. Well, it's already connected to the internet. Oh yeah, man. Everything on my car works. There's nothing on my car that doesn't work. Yeah. With a few minutes to spare.
Good job.
The other guy that was here had some like weird mangled up contraption. I actually went out and tried to get the right stuff. Temporary, temporary, temporary. Okay. Where was I? Picasso. I'm gonna check right now. We're gonna check right now. Water shut off, gas is shut off. Let's fill it up. It's 1,000% better than what it was, remember? I have a pan. That's why I left room right here. That's why these holes in the wall, I opened them up some more so I can actually slide the pan up underneath it. In the bottom of these, now I have vents all the way through. So if you look at all the new reams, they don't look like the old closed bottoms that used to have feet on them. Now they're all open and vented all like almost all the way around. I don't know what it is now, but none of these have a pedestal anymore, and you can't even get it while you're in the Home Depot. When I went down those aisles and I even asked people to get me a stand so I could raise it up, I was gonna notch the walls right here and actually bring it up another 2 inches. They said you can't even, you gotta order them online. And the stands are like stands. They're not like regular feet.
Wish me luck. Here we go. Oh, this valve. The flow is so much better with these fittings than the old one. Ridiculously better. I know the anode rod and flushing it, I plan on doing that instead of, because I don't have a lot of room here in the ceiling. What they say they want you to do is they want you to pull it out, chop it off. While you're grabbing the bottom, pull the lower half out. If you got to chop a little more, it's fine. And they have a foldable anode rod that you can drop in there in sections. So when you pull out the new one, you pull it out and it bends like nunchucks, like karate sticks, or like, yeah, like nunchucks. It's got links in between. So even if you put a water heater in an area that doesn't have a lot of space, they still make anode rods that you can drop in that have links in between that you can just bend them in on an angle and they just drop right in. And the guy was telling me, he said, don't change it every 5 years like most people do. They're not that expensive. Change it like every 3 years, every 2 or 3 years. Just put a new one in. Who cares? And he said, I've got 15, 20 years out of all my water heaters just by keeping them maintenance, and I could have kept running them longer. All right, that's wide open right there. Uh-oh. I think there's going to be a leak on the hot side. The main fitting going in needs to be tightened up a little bit more.
I see what I did. I didn't put any thread sealant around that main connection going into the tank. I didn't even notice that. I did it to every other fitting, but I did not do it to that fitting. What a dummy. Well, you want to know? There it is right there. Hear the air in there? Look for leaks real quick. Nothing leaking in here. Nothing at all.
I gotta get all this crap cleaned up.
No bubbles. There's one more thing I gotta add to this. Okay, it's official. I've got a pan for it out there. That's all I've got right now. I'm on a slab, so there's no vents and stuff like to go into the ground to drain off somewhere. What you see is what you get here. Now, I need your guys' help lighting this thing. I know it said the gas is on. Gas is on. I know it said to take this thing, it says turn it over to pilot. Why do I feel like? Okay, it says put it on pilot. And then you're supposed to ignite it. Why is this so loose? Why does it feel like this is like doing nothing? Oh. Oh, I didn't. I think the instructions did say something about 90 seconds or something. You gotta hold it. The gas valve is open. Isn't the valve when it's in line, it's open, right? There it is. It's on. Oh. All right, it's on now. Well, just keep holding it, right? No, 3.5 V6 EcoBoosts are all right. You know, they're not bad. It's the 17, 18, 19, and 20 models that have the most problems. How long am I supposed to sit here and hold this? Okay. So it's working. Now I turn it up to hot, right? Because it says it recommends turning it no higher than just a regular hot setting. And then it says if it's flashing blue, that means normal status. And it is flashing blue. It says it's normal status now. It says it's, yep, flashing blue, normal operation, no malfunctions. So I think it says hot is normal operation, and unless you're ready to burn your skin, don't go any higher than that. No, I smell no gas at all. No, I smell no gas. Now, what am I looking for up here? You guys talking about? It says there's a kit that you can buy for this Platinum where you can pull these plugs out of here, and it's a monitoring system that you can mount like on the wall, and you can keep track of what's going on with your water heater on this monitoring system. I seen it was a Performance Platinum version of Ream where they had these wires coming out of each side and it was going to a box, and it actually was able to live monitor what was going on with the system. I feel no heat on the outside at all, but when I put my hand like slightly under here, like right there in the center, it's hot. This part is hot down here. This part out here is really cool. And as I move my hand up, it's hot, like kind of hot and warm. And then up here, seems like it's doing its job. It's not even getting to the outside ridge of the vent. I don't have a match. I mean, guys, I don't have a match to do anything with. It seems like it's, what else can I use? Okay. Break out the vape pen. That's a great idea, fucking Jake or Don. No, Jake, you're right. No, I got something better. Watch, guys. It's going right out. Oh God. All right. How about this? Can I do that just on real low? Like put on low and let it blow it out? Or like that? Or will that work? Can I do it? Yes or no? It's pulling towards it. It's pulling towards the vent. Yeah, see, it's going up the vent. It's pulling it right towards it. See how it's arcing and then pulling back up right at the end? Well, it does that anyway. If I go back here, what happens? Oh yeah, it's pulling the flame up through the center of the vent. Probably not the best idea, but okay. Now it says to set this thing up properly, you have to go outside and turn the spigot on and put the pressure gauge on it and figure out what your water pressure is, and then you set this tank to your water pressure. Oh yeah, we have a freaking loud smart smoke detector right in this room. That thing is loud. I know, Terry, I know. It was stupid, but I mean, what am I gonna do? Yeah, we got these throughout the house. These smart alert you, scream, do all kinds of stuff throughout the house. And it says you're supposed to take this gauge. Where the hell's the gauge at? I know. I mean, but that's how this house was built. So I'm working with it and slowly making things better as we go. Go out here and figure out what the water pressure is. The anode rod is in the back of it. So basically what I'm going to do is it says 50 psi is where I'm at the house. So 50 psi is what I have to set this tank at. I'm gonna go get my pump real quick and come back. I've had my furnace off while I've had the gas turned off for the last couple days. So now's the first time I've kicked it on. Just wanted to make sure everything was still good. I need to go get that pump to make sure the pressure's right. Okay, it says this can is already pre-charged at 51.5 psi. I'm leaving it alone. By the time I pulled the little needle thing off, it said 50.9. It doesn't matter when you check it. It says as long as you have to. I mean, you can't check it. You can check it before, but they don't want you topping it off until you actually get everything installed. So if you're under what your water pressure is, the tank has to be installed anyway in order to fill it up. There's no. I take that back. It doesn't have to be installed first to pre-charge it, but everybody that I seen do it, they installed it and then they charged it, or they had the water on while they were charging it, you know, something like that. I don't know. I know these come pre-charged between like, what does it say, 40 or 50 psi or something like that. There is another way you can do it. I remember now. I'm glad you said something. You're right. You could shut the water off, and then run the kitchen down. Trying to remember how I seen that guy do it. He cheated a little bit. He shut the water off and then he ran all the pressure out of the system by leaving the kitchen faucet open. If I'm remembering correctly. I'm already getting hot water, by the way. Oh yeah, that worked. Yep, that sure did work. It came down to 41, right where the tank is pressurized. So thank you for recommending that. That did work. It was not. It was the water pressure that was affecting it. All right. Good looking out. Good looking out. Thanks for bringing that up. You're right. You do have to install it, shut the pressure off, relieve some pressure in the tank so you can get a reading without the water head being pushed up against the bladder. Smart thinking. Yeah, this is I have everything right here in the bag. Right taped to the side of the water heater. We didn't even take it off. We knew that wouldn't be a great idea. It's weird. It's like this carrier unit. I don't know if you guys know a lot about furnaces, but it's like this carrier unit is it a dehumidifier as well as a heating unit? Because this thing has a pump inside it that as it collects so much moisture in the system, it actually drains it back out into the drain where the washer and dryer is at. So it, throughout the day while the furnace is running, it's pulling like moisture or something like that out of the air or in the unit, and it's draining it through that pump that's right here in that lower half of the case. Time to relax. First drink in my new home. This system is nice. You can see they just had it installed. They just had it installed. Where's the date? $9,204 for the AC unit and the furnace. The installation date was February 5th of 21. Yeah, I don't like wine. I really don't even like this stuff, but because it's sweet, it's very tasty. But I'm not a wine drinker. This stuff she likes, and if I'm gonna have a drink at dinner time with her, I want something I can at least enjoy. And this stuff I kind of enjoy, even though I'm not a wine fan. I would never buy this if it wasn't for sitting down and having a glass of wine with her with dinner. Um, 80K BTU, 2.5 ton, manufacturer air conditioner 10-year warranty, manufacturer furnace 10-year warranty, heat exchanger lifetime, manufacturer AC warranty 10 years. So 10 years on the furnace, 10 years on the AC, the system itself, and 10 years on the compressor, and lifetime on the heat exchanger, it says. So I wonder if I should have these guys come out now since they've been servicing it every year. It looks like they serviced it February 6th is when it was installed. February 3 of 21 was the last time they were here to do a checkup on it. So maybe I should schedule one here in the next couple weeks to have them come just look at the system and make sure everything's operating correctly. Just have them come once a year and look at it, or every 6 months, and just do a quick check over, make sure everything's fine. I already went out and bought like 5 filters because we have a dog, and they say you can't change a filter with a dog like every 3 months. You got to really change it like every month, depending on how bad it is because of the animal. Man, this is so stupid. How do you get this shit untangled? I'm fixing to cut this.
Okay.
This motherfucker. Appreciate that, Robert. I know this ain't the best live stream, but this is annoying me. This sucks. I'm trying to get this damn thing untangled. I don't want to throw it away. It's pretty cool actually, but at the same time it's kind of ugly. I'm not messing with it no more. I'll throw the damn thing in the garbage. Burn it. So far, no water leaks. We're good so far. Nothing. That water's hot already. Already hot. That's a pretty damn good system. Temperature pressure relief valve. Follow maintenance procedures. I was watching a video earlier where the guy said one of the symptoms of too much pressure being in your tank or constantly having feedback pressure issues without a expansion tank is this valve will actually leak. And it's not that it's faulty, it's the fact that you have too much feedback pressure in your system. It could damage your appliances and stuff as well, but also this little temperature pressure relief valve right here on the side of the tank, a lot of times it'll start dripping even though there's nothing wrong with it because you have too much erratic back pressure, and it'll cause this valve to malfunction a little bit. I gotta get the damn washer in here, I gotta get the dryer back in here. You know, this old Q-Star, I can't believe this thing still works. No. I haven't okayed it. I don't know. I don't know where it's at. I seen Home Depot had they had all of the parts for this tank, everything that you needed for it, the igniter, the entire system from the housing out, had there was all kinds of stuff it had for this. If I didn't want to put in these this quick Shark Connect, they had a copper line that comes around that goes over, and you could sweat the flexible copper line onto your copper line coming out of the wall. You didn't have to use this style or even a compression fitting style or any of that. You could have used a flexible 3/4 screw in that you sweat onto that, and everything was already made for you. Those Ford Flexes, man, they're nice. Sad that they quit making them, but they are nice. They're a hot commodity. As soon as we get them at the dealership, they sell right away, and nobody ever trades them in. When they do trade them in, they're gone immediately. That's a nice vehicle. Well, from what I'm gathering from everybody else, James, it's at least once a year. The sad thing about the Bradford White that I took out there, it's on the back porch right now, is the water that was coming out of it. When I drained it, it wasn't even rusty. It was the inside outer shell itself that rusted away. It wasn't even the center of the tank. All the water that came out of it was completely clear, like fresh water. No rust coming out of the water at all. It was the actual tank body that rusted out. And somebody said you can put in a water softener or something like that to make your water tank last even longer. I don't know. Well, this one here has, I was telling them earlier, I'm not sure if you were on, Terry, or not, but I got the Performance Platinum one, and it said for this edition there's 2 plugs in the top. You can pull the plugs out, and there's a monitoring system that you can hook up, and it gives you live feed of how this water heater is doing, or something to do with the health of the water heater or something like that. I like them, just the transmissions are weak. That's the only thing. The old Magnum Dodge Rams, they're hard to put down. I mean, they just keep running and running. Even when there's a problem, sometimes you don't even know that there's a problem. They just had weak transmissions. They needed a lot of service. I have a 01. Yeah, this is Chicago water here. Yeah, definitely city water. I have a 2001 Dodge Ram. I just got done putting the new transmission in, new oil pan gasket, new rear main seal, new lines, new brakes, new rotors, new calipers. I got a new master cylinder for it. I got all new stainless steel lines that are preformed that I gotta install, and I gotta put the driver's side header in. I just haven't got around to it, because right when I was finishing up the stuff getting around to finishing up the stuff with the Dodge, the house stuff came up, and this is more important, so I put the Dodge back out in the parking lot. Timing chain driven, water pumps are retarded, 2011 Ford Edge. Yeah, you're right, but the 6.0 wasn't that bad of a truck. It just needed a lot of maintenance, and people had to understand it that were driving it. I would pick the 6.7 and then the 6.0, or I like the 7.3 for sure, but power wise, I would pick the 6.7 first, and then the 6.0 for reliability, the 7.3. 2.3 liter EcoBoost 6th gen Mustang. Not really. the Mustangs from that body style, and even the generation previous, had a double lower control arm. There was a leading edge and a trailing edge control arm. The ball joints would squeak a lot on those and have to be changed. The whole control arm assembly, not hard to do. A lot of guys would put a little pinhole in the side of the boot and squirt some grease inside the boot every once in a while and quiet it down for like another 10,000 miles or so. The 2.3 liter EcoBoost in any platform other than the new Ranger so far, I don't know what they've updated in it. Every once in a while we'll get a Mustang in the shop that needs a head gasket. Doesn't fail the system, it's not catastrophic. You can typically do it in about a day, day and a half, head off, timing chain, everything off, and then go back in with new head gasket and stuff. So they had some head gasket issues. So I don't know. I like them. I think they're pretty reliable. It's just the control arms, the emergency brake assembly had to be adjusted probably every 20,000 miles on those, and every once in a while you'll get a head gasket, but other than that they're pretty good vehicles. Is the V6 model more reliable? Oh yeah, for sure. What are my thoughts on SuperTech oil? I think it's good oil. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just getting expensive now. It's crept up almost the same price as other oils now. Yeah, I'm about to get off here now and go crash in my new recliner, my new Southern Comfort electrically controlled recliner with the USB port. Ooh, I never had anything nice like that. She told me, pick the recliner you want. So we looked around and I was like, man, I'm not going to pay $1,600 for a good recliner. I'm not paying $2,000 or $1,400. And then I found one that was like a $1,900 recliner that was on clearance, and it was the last one that they had. It was discontinued, and there's a new model out, and it was like $900, and I was like, okay, sold. I love it. That's the one I want. .7 and 3.5, which is more reliable, the 2.7 liter. There's nothing wrong with the 2.7 liter. The 2.7 liter EcoBoost F-150 is one of the better platforms. It was designed by the 6.7 engineering team. It doesn't have anywhere near the issues that the 3.5 has. Every once in a while you get like a leak in an oil pan or something like that, but no big deal. I'll show you the recliner real quick. We got a couple new things. We're still moving in, and tomorrow is a big cleaning day for us. We ended up picking this table up with the chairs the bench, this chair here. We ended up picking up the recliner. We got this like breakfast nook thing or whatever it is, to where we can center it, open the windows and sit in here and like eat lunch or something like that, or enjoy while we look out at the trees and the grass and everything. We ended up picking this up. It was real nice. Real good deal. For the little one, she's been doing real good in school, and she's been wanting one of these loft beds. So we ended up picking this up for her. Yeah, but it's about to end. Guys, I'm gonna crash. I'm tired. There ain't no leaks. We're good. We did everything we were supposed to do. We came, we conquered, and we won. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I thought we were done. We're good. And then I want to sleep right here. Y'all take care. I'm going to bed. I'm tired. Yeah. Be blessed.